What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Happy Wednesday, and welcome to another episode of Live with London, episode 217. Smells tilapia-ish. What's good, y'all? What's good in the hood? As y'all coming on in, let me go ahead and know that you are here. So drop me a comment in the comment section, or whatever it's called, the writer comment section. I hope y'all. I'm looking good. Been drinking my water and minding my business. Yo, what's up, Michelle? I hope all is well. What's good? What's good? What's good? How was y'all week? How is y'all week thus far? Let me tell you something. Mine has been busy. With us having had a 3-day weekend, and I was even off last Friday, so I had a 4-day weekend actually. I just feel like Tuesday was nonstop, and today definitely was nonstop. But I'm getting it done because he has work to do. But I hope y'all have had a great weekend. As y'all are coming and go ahead and share this stream out, I am London Reeves, the host of Live with London, episode 217, Smells Tilapia-ish. Share this stream out. Let your folks know that you are watching, and they need to be tuned in and watching too. What up, Rob? All right, so and what up, Kalia? No worries, Michelle. I knew what you meant. I knew what you was so excited. You was typing so fast. I understand. I get it. But what up, little cuz? So let's go ahead and get into it. So this past week, actually on Friday, a friend of mine. What up, Coco? A friend of mine and even a hometown hero was visited by none other than Miss Oprah Winfrey. Shout outs to Martez, Dr. Martez Prince at Premier Pharmacy. Let's check this out real quick. Big ups, man. Big ups to the hometown love 772 with Miss Winfrey. Let's go. What up, Mona? What up, Ruth? Love you too. Shout out to Dr. Prince. Fort Pierce, Westwood, class of 04. Even though I'm a Greyhound, go Greyhounds, LPA, 05. But yeah, my man, he's always doing things for the community out and about. He's had his own pharmacy for the last 5 years. Went FAMU graduate, went to pharmacy school there and all, and went into business for himself, entrepreneur, and had Oprah show up at his spot. He's always doing community wellness fairs. It seemed like at least, I would say once a quarter probably. But Oprah was pouring into him right here, and I know if Hal was acting with Denzel, I know like he had to be like this for Oprah. And if man other time, he definitely made his mom super proud. You can hear, I think, in this video right here. What up, Derek? What up, Carnell? What up, Tierra? What up, Marquita? As y'all coming in, share this stream, let your folks know that you watching and they should be watching too.
Yes!
Big ups, big ups, big ups to Martez, Dr. Martez Prince. Shout out to the home team, 772. He's in Charlotte. So if you are in the Charlotte area and you're looking for a place to get your prescriptions refilled or check-ins or do a little shopping, because you got shopping there too, holla at Premier Pharmacy in Charlotte, North Carolina. All right. What up, Yenta? All right, let's keep it moving. I hope again y'all had a great weekend or a great week. I had a great weekend though. I was like lit the whole time. But not lit because I'm not drinking alcohol. I'm 22 days in of no drinking any alcohol, and I have lost like 12 pounds, y'all. Shout outs to me and God. But I don't really watch Love and Hip Hop, but I do know who these two characters are. Erica Mena and Safari. Safari, of course, is Nicki Minaj's ex. Y'all, these weddings, these are productions at this point. Okay, I need to know. Show me the receipts. I need to see how much are weddings like this costing. What? Like, this is wild. It's so wild. Look at the fur. Come on, Furra. Come on, Furra. I need to know what price tag is, though. And it's almost like if I can't have a wedding to this level, look at this. If I can't have it to that level, I don't want it. I'm almost legit like I don't even want it. Keep it. I'm good. We can elope. We can get to the courthouse and take a bomb honeymoon or something. This is just a whole there. I feel like they're not playing fairly when they do all of this and then broadcast. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes me feel like I'm not enough. I don't do enough. You know, I'm just saying. Look at this. Look, do you see the train? Look, I wanted y'all to catch that train from the back. What up, Rob? The train from the back, but then we're gonna even get into oh crap, I'm forgetting which one is which now. I think it's this one. And then just the full look. She's serving us. She's giving virgin in a white dress even though she's pregnant. I said what I said. Shout outs to Erica Mina and Safari though. Rob says this wedding is goals. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Derek, also too for the congrats. I'm trying to slim up, get a little summertime final because I've been fine. Let's be clear. I'm letting people know y'all been fine. You're just trying to get finer so you can be your finest. All right. Kalia says, "What up? What up, Scoob?" Kalia says, "Not to be a Debbie Downer, but I feel like their marriage won't last." I mean, I ain't really promoting the marriage. I'm talking about how great the wedding is because I'm with you. Cause I don't know if it's gonna last, but the wedding, the actual ceremony, that looked like it was lit, straight up. Moving along, we got a few things to talk about. A few more things to talk about. And if you are just now joining again, I am London. Welcome to Live with London, episode 217. Smells tilapia-ish, which we get into in a minute. But share this stream out. Let your folks know that you are watching and they should be watching too. All right. So I'm going to wait to see if y'all jump into the comments. This shouldn't even be hard. Who knows who this right here is? What up, Willie? If you know who this is, drop it in the comments right now. A few hints. Let's see. They were I feel like anything I say, they were from Philly. We'll start there. From Philly. Some would consider them fresh. I think that summertime is probably their like favorite season. Let's see. Has like 3 kids. Married to a beautiful woman. People are Mona like, Will. Yes, Mona gets it right. Will. Oh, snap, y'all. You know what I did not do? Y'all can tell. This is not drinking alcohol. Got me. I don't know. I ain't as focused as I used to be. You are correct, Mona. It is indeed Will. But I realized I did not do title and artist. And that's how I start off every show. I am tripping. Producers, what are you doing? Talk to me. All right, title and artist. I'm going to recite some lyrics real quick before I move into the segment. If y'all know the title of the song and the artist who sings it, drop it in the comments. No, you did not say Marcus Burnett. All right, so here are the lyrics. It's always a song from like the late 90s, early 2000s. So you simply ask me to be there, and you're the only one who makes me come running. Because what you got is far beyond compare. Again, you simply ask me to be there, and you're the only one who makes me come running. Because what you got is far beyond compare. If you know the title and the artist of this song, drop it into the comments right now. And I'm going to move along with the story. And I'll be looking at the comments to see who guesses it right. What up, Sage? What up, Kiana? All right. So, yes, it is indeed Will Smith. Ain't this a cool picture? Look, I'm just cheesing. But let's talk about Bad Boys. So, apparently Bad Boys has already broke records domestically. And to where Bad Boys 4 is already being confirmed that it is coming. I have not seen Bad Boys for Life, aka Bad Boys 3, as of yet, but I've heard great things about it from multiple people, so I will be checking it out at some point. I'm just not sure when. Maybe this weekend I'll try to set aside some time and make it happen. We'll see. If you saw Bad Boys 3 or Bad Boys for Life, drop it in the comments give me some thumbs up with the thumbs up emojis in the comments for me, please. But I did hear that it is good. What up, Gordon? So what up, Sade? Moving along. Speaking of things that came out this past Friday, did any of y'all watch A Fall from Grace this past weekend? Every woman has a breaking point. Crystal, I'm forgetting. Crystal Fox, I believe is the star. I believe the star's name. Crystal Fox. She played in, of course, The Heat of the Night, but also mostly known now for her role in The Have and Have Nots. What up, Mercedes? What up, Lisa? So I checked this out this past weekend, and this definitely was one of those films to where, Tyler Perry, you know I love you, man. I look up to you. One day you will be my mentor in some capacity. I'm sure I feel like I can learn from you in some things for sure, right? So what I'm going to say is, I'm not going to say it was predictable because I really didn't know what was going to happen. But it was definitely one of those films where I feel like I can be doing other things at home and not glued to the TV because I can kind of feel myself in if I'm like walking away from TV, going to the kitchen, coming back, scrolling on my phone, looking up. I don't feel like I'm really going to miss nothing is what I would say. But y'all should check it out though on Netflix. But I would be remiss if I did not talk about a couple of different scenes. Let's get into this. This is kind of how I felt on Tuesday going to work after the holiday weekend. Where it says, I'm at work like I want to go home to my house. Gordon says, I'm over the same storylines. Derek says he's seen it. Monique says, I know it's Mariah Carey. Just to know the name, you are halfway right. It is definitely Mariah Carey. And Marquita says, Honey. It is indeed Honey by Mariah Carey. That was his lyrics to the song. What up, Willie? Kiana says you definitely can learn what to do from him as well. I absolutely feel like I can, like with big facts. Like I'm putting out I will have a script complete by the end of 2020 because it's all gas, no brakes, y'all. But let's get into some of these jokes. Nobody in Tyler Perry wigs. Shout outs to my girl Jatan. She put up a post on like Sunday or either Monday that took me out. I was literally there for just the comments, and that was it. I clicked into this post because I dared to read the 34 plus comments. People were going in. They had started screenshotting the wigs from like Shamar Moore, of course, from Tyler Perry. But then even, of course, they screenshotted this wig from the actual film. Shout out to Macabre Brooks. Now, TP, you did not have to put him in this lace front. And in addition to that, why is nobody calling Mickey DeBarber on Instagram? Mickey DeBarber is the truth. Literally, Mickey DeBarber. She is the truth with these lace fronts. I was even going to consider getting one, but your boy just started growing it in or whatever. So he all good. This all mine. So he can pull at it, all right? Pull. Ain't going away. No glue, ain't no adhesive. I'm going to have my edges still, all right? But nonetheless, yeah, stop putting these people in these shows, TP. I mean, in these units, like in yourself too. Like, we ain't gotta do that. And if you gonna do it, holla at Mickey the Barber on Instagram. She got like 100,000 followers. She be coming to Atlanta. Go on, let her get her SAG and credits and all that kind of stuff. TP. But then also, this meme took me out. I don't know those of y'all who've seen it, but when it says him, ashtray, and then it says me. When Lisa left out Lopez, R.I.P. From Brooke. Remember, she burnt down her boyfriend, the NFL player, house back in the day. Who else watching this thing? Jump into the comments real quick. Ruth says, no, I'm watching it now. Don't spoil it. Oh, I won't spoil anything. I ain't telling no story. I don't believe in doing that kind of stuff, Miss Harris. What up, Lewis? Who else? Gordon, hey, tell me whatever you laced. I ain't laced at all. Period. But yeah, that movie, y'all should check it out on Netflix. If you ain't got nothing to do or nothing else better to do, check it out for real. Yeah, shout out to TP and the whole Fall from Grace crew, Felicia Rashad, Cicely Tyson, Brisha Webb, breakout star Brisha Webb, and then of course, like I said, Crystal Fox. Now, in addition to other Netflix things, I did recently just catch the shout outs to y'all who are watching. I see y'all watching. What's up, double digits? What's good? Welcome to Live with London, episode 217. Smells tilapia-ish. I'm London. We're going to keep things rolling. But share this stream out. Let your family and friends know that you are tuned in and they need to be tuned in too. Share this stream out right now before we get to the Smells Like Tilapia-ish video, all right? But nonetheless, also on Netflix, our man RuPaul has a show called, I think called AJ and the Queen. It's a series. I thought it was just going to be a movie. No shade, no tea. Again, another show that I kind of just pressed play and was doing other stuff, walking around, was on the phone, was all in the kitchen. Mal even dozed off at one point and just let it ride out and play. But nonetheless, RuPaul apparently will be, for the first time ever, hosting SNL on Saturday, February 8th. So definitely, y'all, let's support that. I believe anybody who's been in whatever game as far as film entertainment industry, as long as RuPaul has, we should pay homage and show respect. Just like when Eddie Murphy came back to SNL after decades a couple weeks ago to host. That was like the most viewed show that SNL had in a while. So yeah, let's lift him up. Justin Bieber, I believe, is going to be the musical guest, but I felt like they could have found somebody else, but it is what it is. But shout out to RuPaul for securing that bag. Now let's get to It Smells a Little Tilapia-ish. We'll jump into the comments first before we get there. So Kiana asked me, you saw that Aaron Hernandez documentary? No, I have not, but I have seen quite a few memes from that, so I probably will check that out sometime this weekend as well. What up, Elatis? Hopefully I'm saying it right. Clea says, oh yes, that Aaron Hernandez doc was something else. Kiana says, AJ and the Queen, it was cute, but hey, that's how I feel about AJ and the Queen too. It was like, I could have went without this, but I support it. What up, Emily? AJ is a good show. I follow it. Okay, I'm going to have to check it out then. Maybe I'm going to have to give it another chance and pay attention to the show. But let's get into this fish prank where I say smells tilapia-ish. Like, just check the video out. It made me holler, so I had to play it. I had to put it in the show tonight.
And on the front of my shorts.
Watch his face.
See the bed?
Ah!
Your area. You took a shower today?
Yes.
That's not cute.
It's not. I'm not trying to be.
From your husband to my wife. You're kind of strong. I'm not trying to go there. Let's just take a shower. I can go run right now.
Now, what I will say is, at least he was polite about it. But dang, she knows she was wrong, but she tried it. But the gag is, at least she actually was putting fish all on her. Tilapia looked like on her and spreading around. Some people be like that all the time, and I just be like, so baby, you know what? I'm gonna go there. I vividly remember, I had to be in like maybe sixth or seventh grade. I was in chorus because your boy used to have pipes. All right. I was in chorus, and I think the middle school all was singing together. We were in the gymnasium at FP. I never forget. It was his boy, and he was heavier. He was on the heavier side. But when and I was just so confused though. I was confused. He smelled like fish. Like when he walked past, like when he tried to get down the aisle to walk past me, he smelled like fish. And I'm like, I know this is a boy. And not trying to say anything to young women or girls, but y'all know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. But I would never forget that this 14-year-old boy smelled like straight up fish when he walked past me. And I was like about to be on the floor vomiting because it was a lot. I'm like, is it just me who smell this? Nobody else? So I just need people to bathe and shower and hit the spots. And sometimes you might want to linger in them spots as well to make sure you hit them good. Lift and separate. For us bigger individuals, your boy's slimming down, so I can't really put myself in that category no more. But lift it up. Separate if you need to. Get the crevices. Please and thank you. Glad I said your name right, Elatiz. Emily says, Law. Elatiz is counting. That show is kind of dry. Mona says, from your husband to your wife. What up, Brittany? Karen says, I know this one girl I graduated with who always smelled like fish once a month. Gordon says that probably was the odor from his home. No, there wasn't no odor from his home. I know what like cooked fish smell like versus just, I'ma just leave that there. Okay? But moving along, let's get into this real quick. I saw this and it made me laugh. It's gonna go away quick though, so watch. When you get reincarnated and you get a poor family again. But speaking of families, yo, does anybody, I bet that baby wished he got reincarnated into this family, the West family. Does anybody else forget that they got 4 kids at this point? Like, I remember North, I remember Saint, sometimes I remember Chicago, just because Kanye's from Chicago. But I've been forgetting they got a 4th Darren child, like a second little boy. So you got North in the pigtails, you got Saint with the afro, you got Chicago with a mouth open, and then you got Psalms. I don't know if it's Psalm or Psalms. Either one in this baby thing on the table right here. That's a big table too, by the way. But I been forgetting they got 4 kids. Wow. Shout out to them. What up, Bertrand? Michelle, said not vomiting. Yeah, I was. But I couldn't even sing no more. Emily says maybe his family cooked fish a lot, used some lemon. Now, I don't know what it was. All I know his baby smelled like straight up, like he was from under the sea. Okay, straight up Sebastian Flounder, Ariel, King Triton, all the sisters, Ursula. That's what if Ursula had a smell, that's what I should have started calling him Ursula from that point on. Keanu says Psalm slipped in there on us. Yeah, he really did. Like he really truly did. But moving on, let's get into this spiel real quick. I hope y'all are enjoying the show. I'm seeing y'all. I appreciate y'all for riding with your boy and watching this again. I am London. Welcome to Live with London, episode 217. Smells tilapia-ish. If you're just now joining, go ahead and share this stream out and let your family and friends know that you are tuned in and they should be tuned into because we about to get live with the spill, all right? Grab your glass, whatever you may have. And again, I'm 22 days from not drinking alcohol. I don't know if I can say sober. But if you ever have some tea that you want to spill or a secret you want to share, just something that's just so piping hot you can't keep it to yourself, or even may need some advice, shoot me an email at spillwithlondon@gmail.com. That's right, spillwithlondon@gmail.com. And let's put up the emails. Oh, I'm spitting. My bad. All right, so this one is a pretty short one, but I have a lot to say about it though. reading the comments real quick. LOT says Kanye is canceled. Gordon says I've smelled a pickly scent on Peeps before. I can't. Not a pickly scent. All right, that's cologne and perfume is so important. But again, people don't put them on to mask you not bathing or showering. You need to shower, bathe, put on deodorant, perfume, lotion. You be good. All right. So let's get to the spiel. It says, "Hi London. My name is Darren and I live in Orlando, Florida. I know you speak often about trusting your gut and that energy doesn't lie. Well, I think my friend slept with my ex. He hasn't really admitted that they have, but he's been acting real strange around me after a conversation we had the other week when I mentioned my ex. Mind you, although we were together less than a year, it's still my ex that they knew was my ex, and it's only been about 4 months since we called it quits. My question to you is, do I ask my friend if they hooked up? What would you do?" All right, live London viewers. Okay, this is your time now to go ahead and start beginning to chime in with what you would do. Hopefully, y'all get this story down. I know I tend to talk fast. Hopefully, I don't read that fast. What up, Jamie? Emily says, "What you think about The Fall from Grace?" I wouldn't watch it again. But everybody should watch it in support, but I wouldn't watch it again. That one time. You know what? I'm gonna get, as y'all type in y'all answers for this advice for Darren from Orlando, Darren 26 from Orlando. Yeah. You know, I just feel like when it comes to TP movies, first and foremost, I have a top three, and it was his earlier ones. Family That Prays is number one for me. Then I would say Diary of a Mad Black Woman, and then lastly we did Family Reunion. After those, I really didn't watch any. I ain't never seen no Boos, no Halloweens. I don't even know any of the other names of the movies. But if a Family That Prays is on, I'm watching it. Please believe that. But let's go ahead and get into this. What do you guys think? What up, Keisha? Kiana says, "Give him a chance to tell the truth. Ask him." So, as y'all comments are coming in regarding young Darren, and I say young because you're younger than me, Darren. Here's my thing. Again, like you already mentioned in your email, I speak a lot about trusting your gut. Energy don't lie. So if you feel like, excuse me, your friend has been acting funny, or what did you say? Acting real strange around me. And that was your initial thought that that's what it is, then that probably is what it is. And so I would only say you asking would just be wanting for you to have confirmation. Now, if he were to say yes, that is the case, would you stop being friends with them? Would you like want to fight them? Like, I wonder, Darren. I asked you, Darren, what will that knowing do for you? Whether he did, if he did, because if he didn't, is then now what? Because that could even cause a rift too. Your friend might think that you don't trust them, or they think that you do something like that. So this is what I would tell you from my lane and my lens. Me personally, especially depending on how long you've been friends with this person, I would just in my head say that they probably did sleep with them and keep it moving. I really wouldn't care. Because again, you can't control nobody, whether it's your friend or your ex. If somebody want to hook up, they're gonna hook up. And that's just me. That's just who I am at this point in my life. I mean, if I was 26, it might be a different story. But at 32, y'all do what y'all want to do. It's 7 billion people on this world and on this planet. And I might not. I know I'll never meet all 7 billion, and I know everybody ain't for me. But I'm not getting caught up with one person. Like, especially because you had less than a year in with them. Now, if it was like 10 years, I'd even say if it was like 3 to 5 years, I might have to be knocking on somebody's door. And it wouldn't have been my ex though. I'll say that much. I'm gonna jump into the comments though real quick, see what the people say. What say you people? So Kiana said, give him a chance to tell the truth. Ask him. Lisa says, I'd ask. Emily says, what evidence is there? Mona says, ask if it's really bothering you. That's real. Why did I get married? I don't even remember why did I get married. I don't remember that movie. Oh, I do remember why did I get married now. Yeah, those were good too. They still would probably be like 4 and 5 though on my list. Maybe they would come before Medea Family Reunion though. LT says, if you got to question that person about effing with your ex, that ain't your friend. That's real. Rob says, what up, Rob? Good hanging with you this past weekend. He says, hell yes, I dang sure ask. If y'all slept together and know we were together, our friendship is over too. It's a code to not sleep with friends' exes. Willie says, in that order. Brittany says, I've been in that situation before and I asked, what was the outcome, Brittany? Okay, I'm seeing you giving me answers further down, so I'm going to get to it in a minute. Kiana says, and he could be acting weird because of something else. It may not be what you think. Brittany says, if they are a real friend, they won't be offended. What up, Lori? Brittany says, however, my situation was she hung out with him one-on-one and told me about it. Okay, so they look a little different. Marty says, yes, X. Yes, X. Old me would have said the friendship. New me is one from the past. I don't care. Kiana says, nah, friends don't behind friends. Emily, I would have asked and just walk away, depending on the answer or reaction. Rob says, Lord, I want to be like you one day. I got to get this pet and it's out. And Willie says, the first one of why did I get married, they went down here after that. When Janet pulled into that man office with that cake, child, that took me out. Marquita says, Rob, baby growth, I came a long way. She has, Rob. She has, Kima. But yeah, so Darren, if it's really bothering you, I'm going to take what somebody wrote specifically. If it's really bothering you, just ask your friend and be prepared for whatever answer he give you. I would definitely say, though, have a plan for the answer that he may give, because you may not like, it's a 50-50 chance you may not like the answer. So if it's really bothering you, go ahead and ask. That's what the people say. And that's what I'm going to say as well. Next case. Just kidding. Rob says, I had a blast with you and your crew. All right. What up, Josh? Brittany says, one thing happened between them, but I had to ask because the anxiety was building up and too much. Oh, nothing happened between them, but I had to ask because the anxiety was building up too much. I feel you. Emily says, I like how we keep going from one convo to another and back. Like in real, this is real life, right? Because I'm reading, it's a delay, so I'm reading your comments and thinking, I'm like, oh yeah. So, but nonetheless, so Darren, if you're watching, I hope you take this advice. You should go ahead and ask your friend if it's really bothering you, but just prepare yourself for whatever answer he may give you. What up, Jarvis? So moving along, I don't even know what this LV stands for, but I'm just going to click into it and see what pops up. Oh, LV stood for Las Vegas. So, to the Raiders fans, it's been a long time coming, but you now know that the Raiders are now going to be in Las Vegas. They have left Oakland and will now be the Las Vegas Raiders. So, shout outs to the Raiders fans and get your new merch and apparel, because, yeah. Moving along, in addition, we're going to talk sports for like a minute and a half, if that. Speaking of football, Eli Manning is going to be announcing his retirement on Friday from the New York Giants. Shout out to Eli Manning. What is the NFL going to do without you, and with now both you and your brother? I don't know. I'm not really a Giants fan like that. I'm not really a football fan, to be honest. I prefer the NBA, and I'm missing the games currently right now. I will be logging in as soon as I leave the studio to watch. But lastly, speaking of the NBA, baby girl, Delonte West, what's good? What happened? Like, I know your mom, I think, was sleeping with one of the players or one of your teammates at one point or something that's like that. But, like, sir, shout outs to Andre Franklin. He's the one who I pulled some information from. Well, Emily's brother, matter of fact. Pulled some of this information from. He, at one point, made $19 million during his stint in the NBA. And now, apparently, he's, like, out on the streets looking for his next high. Y'all, it's real out here. We got to say no to these drugs. Like, we got to go seek therapy and talk through our things. I ain't even gonna say our issues, but get our things in order. We gotta work on ourselves. 19 million that he's sitting on the curb, and just a huge, vast difference between these two people. Do you see the difference? I ain't got a pointer like Wendy. I just got my fingers, and I'm still trying to figure this out. which hand to hold up? But yeah, y'all, this is sad. In addition to that, talking about sad. Oh, that's right! Mona, you got me! LeBron's mom! Wasn't LeBron's mom sleeping with him? That's what it was! That is right. Tell me if I'm right or not, Mona. I think that's what it was. LeBron's mom, LeBron James' mom, was sleeping with Delonte. Chime in, Mona. I need to know if I'm right. I knew it was something like that. Well, all I'm going to say is you messed with King James, Delonte, and this is where we end up. Jumping into the comments real quick. Emily says, oh wait, this is real. The plan might be these hands. Yeah, that was a real story, girl. With Darren. Raider Nation. Mona says, I won't be buying Vegas stuff though. There are Raiders fans. I cannot. What up, Justin? Mona, I need to know. Please shop. Oh, okay, so I do got the story right. Yes. Yeah. King James got you out the NBA, and now you're out on the streets because you slept with the man mama. You don't do that. You don't mess with franchise players' mamas or parents. I'm going to just say parents, because you know what? R. Kelly said keep it on the down low. And I said what I said. And I'm going to keep it moving. And speaking of other people who need to tighten up, dang, prayers up to Delonte West to get his stuff together for real. It always reminds me of Maya. What what was Maya from In the House? I know her last name is Rudolph. That's the girl from SNL. But Maya, real pretty chocolate girl, played in like Trippin'. She was so fine. And like just strung out on drugs. Oh, it's just so sad. Somebody help these folks. Help them, Lord. Help them. Moving along though. Somebody else who needs some help, Orlando Brown. Now, this just was released today. Orlando has put out a video of himself saying that Nick Cannon slobbed on his knob. Now, he used other verbiage, and I choose not to play the video because I don't want all that vulgarity on my show. Just kidding, I can't do it because Facebook won't let me boost the post. And I'm trying to get sponsored, y'all. But Orlando Brown here in All Black, you might know him from Major Payne, from a brief stint on Family Matters, as well as from the voice of Sticky from the Proud Family, and a couple other things. Oh, That's So Raven. How did I forget That's So Raven? He alleges that Nick Cannon slobbed on his knob. Nick Cannon over here, of course, was started to just Maya Campbell. That was the name, Jarvis. You are right. Yes, y'all. It was Maya Campbell. Dang, I wonder where she at. She used to be on YouTube getting put on videos, but I hope she all right. Prayers up to her too. But Maya Campbell, that was it. But so Nick Cannon ended up having to do like a long post, like, you need some help. This is in the third, blah, blah, blah. Because, yeah, it gets messy out here in the streets. But the accused somebody of doing it, that ain't cool, Orlando, especially if it's false. Keona says, we need to see proof or it didn't happen. I can not. But let me tell you, that would be a spill with London. So Orlando Brown, if you are indeed watching, shoot me an email. Shoot me an email at spillwithlondon@gmail.com. If you have footage and proof of this alleged knob getting slobbed, shoot me an email. spillwithlondon@gmail.com. Because not that I would love to see it, but I would certainly talk about it on the show. That's for sure. Jumping into the comments real quick. Emily, Yenta says, Emily, you're a whole fool. He's a hot mess sandwich on IG. He really truly is, y'all. But moving along, I got a few more funny videos to show y'all. Y'all check. I used to work where shopping is a pleasure, aka Publix, and I go there often now at this point. I don't even really see Walmart unless I need something specific that only Walmart may sell. But this took me back to just how customers can really be trying. You have to try to keep your cool. Whew. Retail as a whole just is trash. But anyways, check this video out.
So when I was 16, I used to work in a grocery store, and we had one customer that always came in who was very obviously mentally ill. And one day I was bagging her groceries, and she said to me, "Don't you wish it was back to the cotton picking days?" And I was like, And she was like, "Don't you wish it was back to the cotton picking days?" And I was like, "As in slavery?" And she was like, "Yes." And I was like, "Why the fuck would you ask me that?" And my manager was like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "I'm gonna have to step away before I throw punch an elderly woman." And she was like, "Okay, go in the break room." A week later, we found out that woman had a heart attack and died. And I'm not saying she deserved it, but I'm saying God's timing is always right.
Baby girl beat that face, okay? She beat that face down. She still might need to holler at my girl Dreek, makeup artist. So I'm just saying, shout outs to Dreek. What up, Dreek girl? Sugar Studios. But yeah, like God is always right on time. God is an on time God. She ain't saying that God said she got to die, but baby girl, she had to go. Cause who would do that? Don't you wish it was slavery days still? Like, don't get popped. Let's see. Emily says, I don't trust no man with a damn young jock relaxer hairdo. I cannot. Yeah, this video was funny. And again, if y'all are just not joining, we getting close to the ending of this show. But if you're just not joining, I am London. Welcome to Live from London, episode 217, Smells Tilapia-ish. If you have not done so yet, please and thank you, share this stream out to your family, friends, and fans so they know you watching and they should be watching too. Now, I think the next video I'm about to play, or set of two videos I'm about to play, this young lady is a whole mood. She gets life. She's there. She's winning already. If she does nothing else right in her life, she's already won. We have to watch her. We have to keep her uplifted because this girl right here, she's winning in life. Check it out.
Any tips for a happy marriage?
I don't want to answer that question because I don't like love. She's not comfortable with marriage.
You're not comfortable with marriage?
I want to be an independent lady.
What if you met a man who also wanted to be an independent man towards
I'll say,
love?
get off my lawn.
Definition of beauty.
Me. In the dictionary, you'll see my face there. Beauty. My face.
Like, the confidence, the antics. I'm here for all of it. Shout out to this young queen. She say an independent lady. She said she would tell him to get off my lawn. Get off my lawn. Come on. She can't be no more than what? Maybe 10? She got life figured out. She got life completely figured out, and she's winning. And I think a lot of us can learn from her. And so with what she just said, I want to share this post right here. Do not, and I mean do not, in all caps, right here, allow your loneliness to lower your standards. And it says to read that again, so I'm going to read it one more time. One more again. Do not allow your loneliness to lower your standards. I'm not doing it. I'm good. I'm great. As a matter of fact, to tell you how great I am, if y'all ain't following me on Instagram, let me do some more self-promotion in this one lane of my life of Live with London. Y'all need to be following me on Instagram so y'all can get into my story times that I've been releasing at least once a week. But this week I'm doing about 3 because I'm doing part 3 of Delivery Bay tomorrow. I'm releasing it at about 9 p.m. So you make sure you follow me and get yourself a good cackle and a good laugh there too. If you like Live with London, you will love my story times. And in addition to that, if you love my story times, y'all need to go ahead and let me give a little intellectualism and talk to you a little bit on my podcast, on Wavering Pursuit, on Apple Podcasts, and everywhere else by March 2020. Okay, Minisode number 3 just got posted and released on Monday. Who You Really Are. Check it out. Apple Podcast. Subscribe. All right. And again, share this stream out if you ain't done so already. But yeah, real talk. Seriously, don't lower your standards. You know, it just ain't worth it. I'd rather be alone and good than in a relationship or lack thereof or in a situationship and not happy. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like there's like a big difference. I cannot. Keona, you say F him. We like Season Santa. Y'all, Season Santa, I'm about to put back at the North Pole, child. I about to sit them on ice. Like, ice. Like, igloo, ice. Go back home to the North Pole. Leave me alone. Just kidding. I got some more Season Santa stories coming too. I just been trying to spread it out, give y'all some of all my experiences. But yeah, alone don't equate to loneliness, in my opinion, for me at least. I don't know about anybody else, but I just feel like you got to set yourself up to where you're putting yourself in the spaces and places that bring you happiness and joy, and let the universe and the law of attraction bring you what you're looking for. And I think it's of vital importance too, though, to know what it is that you want. All right. I get being like flexible and being able to adapt to whatever your list or whatever your standards are, your checklist. But I think we need to get down to the intentions of why we want what we want in a partner. All right. And then I think just don't waver from it. Because again, y'all, I told y'all, I believe a couple weeks ago, my mantra is what I want wants me. Shout out to Joan, aka Harlem's own lyric. What I want wants me. And that's my mantra for all of 2020, straight up. So I know Valentine's Day is coming up. Keona, if Season Santa don't send me them roses, it's a wrap. I'm trying not to put them on ice until then, but it is what it is. But yeah, y'all. With that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this week's episode of Live with London. Shout outs to, I can't even remember who got I think between Mona and Marquita, y'all ones who answered the title and artist, which was again Mariah Carey, Honey. Reading your comments real quick before I go. What? Oh, y'all are crazy. What up, Cherie? I ain't see you had joined the room. Brittany says yes, a word. Cherie says period. Emily says we should have started that early in life. Rob says I'm good, love. I'll take a vacation to rise them back up. Brittany says story time is everything. Thank you very much. Kalia says I've been trying to start a podcast for the longest and I've been finding excuses, but you just inspired me. Yeah, you gotta go for it, Kalia. All gas, no brakes no more. Stop holding yourself back from doing anything because nobody's going to do it for you. And hit me up if you need some like pointers. I don't know it all, but I'm one of the ones who will figure it out. I taught myself how to tie a shoe, how to write, and how to drive a car. I'm going to figure it out. I ain't going to necessarily ask help unless I really need it. All right. Kiana says alone doesn't always have to mean lonely. Not at all. Mona says I love being alone. I need my solitude sometimes. I need to go inward, be introspective. Kiana says you need to know what you don't want before you know what you do want. Ooh. Where's my fan? Because that's a whole word. You need to know what you don't want before you know what you do want. Come on, Kiana. We're going to have you on the show at some point, Kiana. You gonna get your double roses. I better. I love my time with myself. Lisa says I agree. All right, y'all. Thank y'all again so much for joining Live with London, episode 217, Smells Tilapia. I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all for sharing out. Thank y'all for commenting. I appreciate it so very much. And again, if you are not following me on Instagram, you might want to give me a holler at London Reeves. Branding is important, people. That's been my name, at London, like the city, Reeves, R-E-E-V as in Victor, E-S. Y'all have an amazing rest of your week. Have a little... Lord, I'm messing up. I need some liquor to drink and keep my mind straight. Have an amazing rest of your week. And remember to live a little, love a lot, laugh hard, and don't stop. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Don't stop. Pop that. Let me see you.